It's depressing, I know. But what can you do? I'm not going to be upset.
I'll just announce again, we're back up. Just,
I appreciate it. Thanks, Don. Is there not someone we can pay to just have a big internet line to our home? Because that would be helpful. Elmo.
Maybe you could hook up to Eugene's internet.
Oh, I know, right? He's gonna have to share.
If you could give me some, I would appreciate that greatly.
He would have.
I mean, we
still
could take half, and he'd still have more than 10 times what we have.
Yep.
Hello, Millie. Right.
Is Millie here?
Thank you for coming back, people. Hopefully it's fine now. I can't promise it, but...
Have you changed anything on the OBS?
Yeah, I lowered the bit rate because maybe it was too high, and I've had to lower the base canvas output. So instead of streaming at 1080, we're having to stream at 720 because it's basically half the amount of information to go on the internet. So hopefully.
Hello, guys. Rex has done some hard work. Essentially, the plan is we're going to keep going. If it is really bad to the point where no one can watch it, we're going to have to scrap doing it. And it's just because of the internet where we live. That's the problem.
We live in the middle of nowhere, and we're living off of about 50 MBS. So to compare, Bluffin's on like 900 and something, and he struggles. So imagine what it's like for us at 50.
That is true. Rex's work literally never ends. It's ongoing.
I am very tired.
Rat has assumed. He is. Rex is. He's a trooper.
Bluffin doesn't come to me anymore. Ever since the 4080 upgrade, he's not spoken to me about needing tech help because now he's better than me, so he doesn't need me anymore.
Oh, it's not.
Plus, I don't understand OBS. It gives me a headache to look at, and I keep trying to learn, but every time I read something, it contradicts the last person I read. So, right, Jay, try and just see if you can go around and just see how.
Well, have a wander around. Yeah, if it's bad at all for anybody, just shout. Okay. Just staring at a horse at the moment.
See, it was weird because cutscenes were absolutely fine.
Yes, the cutscenes were fine.
Into the actual gameplay, and I think I know why. The cutscenes are capped at 60 FPS. So we've capped the gameplay at 60 FPS, and maybe it may not look as good, but it will run better. And I think that's more important.
Is that Tactical Rat? His name's Nicholas of Rattay. How do you like it here?
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No.
Oh, Rattay.
I was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them now.
Yeah, I mean, it looks lower FPS, but I don't care about FPS as long as it's,
I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Are you worried about tomorrow?
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things.
I doubt that.
Responsible. Is a wise man, and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
I mean, they could fall out.
I'm not so sure about that. Even the best of folks can fall out. One small wrong word robs them up the wrong way. And next thing you know, the claws are out.
Aye, I suppose. Still, though, I reckon it'll be fine.
Well, aren't you just a positive chappy?
So speak to Oates.
You live in a little village that seems to be in the middle of nowhere. What is wrong with my dog? What is wrong with you? What is going on with you?
You're my doggy, eh?
You're my doggy. Sorry, right? You live in a little village.
There's a big shitty right over the hill.
Big shitty.
Yeah, so you're close enough to get decent internet. We live in a town that's literally like half a mile down the road from a big town. There's fibre there, but there's like this town we live in. They're all about 85, so there's not enough demand for good internet here, so they don't bother.
Yeah, you're right. The dog's going in the soup, Millie. Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living
That's
in.
not his name. But...
King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna.
That's not his name.
And his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly
That one's right.
plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
I think he knows what he's
He's
talking
got more
about.
of an English accent.
You think we'll succeed?
To tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
Maybe we can make peace,
We
I
might
guess.
even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumans is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
Do you know
You know these
parts?
parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanusha's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
Thank you for coming back, Gamer Girl. And yeah, hi, I'm back. I'm Millie. My dog's going around in circles again.
So there's I think you've got to do the dice game, but I think there's that cave first that you can. There's a little cave you can find. That's
I almost
hidden.
punched Oates in the face.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, happens.
Could I say, yeah, have you got food for my doggy?
Listen, would you have some scraps for a mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss.
Oh.
I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
I'll bring you something. I'll bring you something from the feast.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Burgov's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Sir Hans always keeps you close at hand. All right, then. Here's your sausage.
Gained one
And
sausage for
don't forget
inventory.
My favourite is boar meat with rose hip sauce and cabbage.
I'll bring you back something
Do you
nice.
notice-
Is that guy a northerner as well?
Yeah. So yeah, Oates is voiced by what sounds like a northerner, and you can tell because of the way he says bastard. He says it the way Sean
Yep.
Bean says it.
Yep.
You're a noble's
That's what I heard.
bastard.
Yeah, the bastard.
You bloody bastard.
Eat.
Here, Mutt.
Sozig.
Have a zozig. That's right. Yeah, we've got Elmo and Rex to help me play. Again, fingers crossed that there's no
Oh,
issues.
the dog.
The dog is freaking out. It's my channel, sorry, Game Ago, and then I mean these two should have channels of their own there, but you guys are both hilarious. You should really have channels.
Nah, I'm alright. Busy.
Yeah, and I know what you mean, tactical. Trotsky. Stop.
Yeah. Right, don't speak to them yet. Look for this. There's like a cave.
There's a
wall.
yeah. I saw a hole in the wall. Can I just go in there?
No, so it's near the dice table. It's that side. Go that way. In the wall. Have a look.
Oh, I just
Don't go
voted.
too
I just
far.
voted a fence.
This is like an early game trick. So yeah, there's a box. Go in the box.
Nice.
That's a weighted die.
Mm.
Oh.
You go and yeah.
Yeah, Gabriel, that's McBluffin. Usually it's me, Rex, and McBluffin. We can play together sometimes. But today we've got Rex and Elmo. So it's all like usually mixed back and forth. We're all sort of playing together. I know it's a bit confusing sometimes. So are we gonna cheat?
So you speak to the guy stood up first, and he's like, "This bastard right here."
Henry, better not keep the hands.
Conrad!
It'll be dark soon.
Shall we play?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure thing, Henry. How's about a little
Well,
wager?
you have to
Spice
talk to
it up?
someone first
What do you want
because
to
you've got to wager
Look,
something.
if you
Hold on.
lose, how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky?
Oh, that's a
No,
lot,
no.
I bet.
Well, I've got this silver ring
Oh,
here
there
I
you go.
won from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
Sounds fair to me. All right.
Yeah, you want
Deal.
that ring.
Oh dear God, I'm gonna lose
It's
at this.
confused. So I'll explain it very simply. You take turns rolling the dice. There's a certain set of combinations of numbers. So if you move the next page, you'll see the combinations.
Oh my God.
It's not as complicated as it seems. Essentially, you want to aim for multiples of the same number, ones and fives. The rest of it is relatively rare and it's not too important. I won most of my games just relying on ones and fives. So it's easier to explain as you go. But you basically go back and forward, you roll the dice, you then take dice out of the pool to the side, and then you roll the rest of the dice. If when you roll them you have nothing you can take or score with, you go bust and lose that turn, and then the other person goes. So the trick is to get as many weighted dice so that the first roll you do, you can pull off the first combo and then you win immediately. That's the trick.
Okay. Right. I like these
So-
pictures of the cats playing dice. Not that
right?
not that I was ignoring everything you just said and looking at the cats playing dice.
No. So if you just play, I'll kind of guide it. It's easier than reading it, trust me. So take that dice. So it should mean, so if you press, right, so see the little symbol on the far left means it's selected, so you want that.
Okay.
Feel it in my bones.
So you roll, look at your dice, and then it will zoom in. So, okay, so
That's
you've
a 5. We
so
got
you
another
can
5.
So if you put the 2 ones, so select the 2 ones, press E on them. So it'll circle it, that's it, and then to the 1. See, do you see in the bottom left? That's 200 points, right? So now circle the 2 5s. They're 50 points each. Now you've got 2 options. You could either take just the 1s and re-roll the rest, or take the 1s and the 5s. But it's really up to you how you do it. I would take that, because that's quite a nice first one. And then...
I see, okay.
You re-rolled. Well, I was going to say, before you re-roll... oh, you lucky. Right. On the bottom... hold on. So press hold die. So press E on it. Right. Look in the bottom. So if you press F, you score and you keep rolling. But if you rolled that last dice and it wasn't something you could score with, you lose the turn and you don't get any score.
Oh, okay, so I was extremely
For
lucky.
score and pass, meaning any points you currently have, you keep. That's what you do. Now press Q and hold to score and pass it to them.
I see. Okay. So that was an extremely lucky roll because there was only 2 dice.
So
Jesus.
then, what's he going to get? So he's got 3 ones, so
Okay.
he's got 1,000.
My God, I'm done.
I was going to say save before you did this, but you went into the dialogue so quick I couldn't.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, 3 4s. See, I think the 3 4s are a score.
400.
Now, you'll probably lose if you don't continue rolling, so you could score and continue to try and get some more points, or you could just pass it. It's up to you. Us. And then he just needs to get like 2 1s and he wins.
Wait, wasn't that the 4?
There you go, he wins.
You rolled the 4.
Yeah,
My
but
lucky
on its
dice
own,
never
it doesn't provide a
fail.
score,
It's
only if
mine,
taken as a
friend.
set.
Tomorrow, we'll drink
Oh,
on
you
Henry's
can't add
coin.
that? Who you
No.
think
Great.
you hold? Oh.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same
Yeah, just keep
wager.
going until you win, essentially.
All right.
Because
carry
the
on.
ring that he gives you is
Now I'll
actually...
show you.
I can't remember what it does. I think it's like anti-conspicuous, so it's actually good for like making you stealthier. But yeah,
Yeah.
the way to save scum. I hate to do that, but we've got some mods, and one is the quick save mod, obviously.
Sorry, Gabriel. I was going to say, most of your friends on the Xbox are American. We've got people from all around the world, and we all just talk on Discord. Because yeah,
We need more people with our time zone though, because these Americans, they're never
I
available.
hope Lady Luck will
Tuh.
be on my side.
Spit on them.
They won't wake up at stupid o'clock to play with us, and it bothers me. So right. So you could. So I would say no. So it's only if it's 3 of something is it worth anything, and the higher the number, the more value. The 1 on its own is your safety net. So just select the 1,
Okay.
because obviously the more dice you re-roll on the next turn, the more chance of getting more score. But if you only
We wall.
that's it. So you can then take the 1 again. Take the 1 again.
And then keep
continue
rolling.
No, leave
Let
the
it
5.
be
Yep,
now.
continue rolling.
I want to play too, you know?
Shut up. I'm learning.
Then just the 5, and then I would pass because 3 dice are unlikely to give you a score. It's
Okay.
not a great turn, but it's better than nothing.
Millie, stop apologizing.
Millie, I'm taking the piss. Mostly it's aimed at Limp and Eugene because it's funny.
It's because we like all our friends and we want to play with them all the time. And time zones
Yep.
suck ass.
Also, you've all got like 8 kids, which really messes my life up, you know? Eugene's got like 8, I forget. See, there you go, look, 1.
Yeah.
See, this is how the NPC plays most of the time. It'll just roll for 1s because they're a quick score point.
Yeah, Gabriel, if you
again.
ever want to come to like the Discord or anything, I don't know if Bluffin offered or we offered to you, I can't remember. Do give us a shout.
Damn! What's this?
There you go. So he kept rolling, so he lost the score.
He busted his nut.
Exactly. So hold on. Oh, right. 2 1s and all 3 5s. So the 3 5s are 500, and the 2 1s should be there you
Score
go,
and
200,
pass,
and
yeah?
then score and pass. Yep. Because if you roll that 1 dice, unless it's a 1 or a 5, you go bust.
Aww.
So yeah, with the dice you get in the
My
game, I think
God,
there's like
oh.
40
Yeah.
different dice that have different chances. Some of them get really funny. So I would take the
Yeah?
no, because unless it's 1 or 5, any other number doesn't give you any points unless it's 3 of a set. So you just want the 2 1s. And
Okay.
Then I'd say continue. You want to get a couple more 1s, and you're probably set. Just take the 1, and then I'd say pass, because again, those 3 you could risk it, but that's up to you. I have seen people mastering the dice game and having weighted dice enough so that they roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 every time. It's very
Come
clever.
on.
Aha!
Fool.
Oh, the Discord invite it's in your description on Twitch, or is it YouTube, Jade, or one?
I'm just gonna pop it in now.
Hold on, no, I've got it. Don't worry. You keep playing. Oh, you've already done. There you go. We share the Discord, but you can join as either fan. I would say the 2 5s and then continue. See, there's a dice called it's Saint something's dice is my favorite dice in the game because its description is it only ever rolls a 3, not a 2, not a 4, only 3, and you take 6 of those in, and you only ever roll 6 3s, and you win immediately. It's so stupid.
Oh damn!
Just the one.
I'm going with what you're saying, my friend.
You don't have to follow me. I'm just helping you for this one, and then I'll let you do the rest.
Well, I don't know how many times we'll play dice during doing it. So
there's some missions where you have to.
Yeah.
And it is quite fun to win all the different dice and see what you can do. But yeah,
okay.
I would take the 1 and continue. I mean, you can gamble a little bit.
Well,
keep rolling.
You're not afraid of anything.
You're way
You win,
ahead.
you win if you get a 5 or a 1. There you go. So take the 1 and the 5, and then score and pass, and that will let
If I was
you win.
I'd take it.
No, you press continue.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
I fucked up!
skill issue.
Oh, it was a skill issue. I pressed the wrong button.
Watch him scroll 5,000. And
Fuck off! No, I pressed the wrong
It's
button.
fine. Right. That's fine. Just take the 1 and re-roll. We won. Yeah, F is continue
Focus.
rolling.
Focus.
Q is end. Don't do a bluffing.
Nothing worth
Yep, there you go.
mentioning.
Bust. He can roll 1,000 in 1 turn easy.
I'm gonna jump out window. I can't believe I did that. I just pressed the wrong button.
Gamer Girl, I warn you that there will be some people on the Discord who will send welcome gifs that seem very creepy. It's not meant to be.
It's
They
nice
are
to meet you. It's nice to meet you, Amy.
They are just crazy.
Tradition.
It's tradition to send the scariest ones.
Welcome.
It is
Just the
tradition.
5, just the 5, and then continue. But yeah, you'll get the hang of this. It's basically, think of card rules. It's like the 1 and the 5 are your jokers, and then all the other numbers basically has to be in order or like a group of 3.
Just the one, yeah.
Yeah, 1, continue, yeah. The others are worth no points unless they're 3 of a set. So both the 5s, and then pass.
Pass. That'll be
There you go.
bluffing of
Eyes.
sending one humping an air conditioner.
Ah, what's to be done?
Give me my
There's
ring.
a bet. Here's your ring.
So there you go. Now you can go back to Oates because you've got his ring.
Sweet. You're gonna try streaming on Thursdays, are you, Millie?
Bluffin streams Thursdays, Tuesdays. We stream Wednesdays, so just be aware that it will overlap if it's Thursdays.
Hey, Oaks. I want a ring off Tanker.
Yeah, and
dice.
Saturdays obviously we do alternate.
Believe it's yours.
So Monday or
Really?
Friday would
Crash,
realistically
it is
your most
mine.
suitable
I
days if you want
lost it yesterday.
more
Take
people.
care,
Would
Rat.
you give it back to me?
Now you can actually-
Oh,
See, you can choose to keep it.
I could have traded him the ring for his sausage.
Don't
Yeah.
cry, Oats. Here.
I'm not mean.
What
You're a
you can
good
do,
lad, Henry. Thanks.
you don't have to give it back, but obviously it's, you know.
Why would I not?
Hey,
Bless him, he's
Right,
nice.
So press F5, Jade, just so we can test it works.
did you just give back the ring we just won?
Yeah, because it was his. It was part of the bit to like learn how to play it. So there you go. We've done a quick save. So now you got to go. So look at your compass at the top of your screen, Jade. It's that'll show you mission mark.
I want these apples. What's this?
You got D&D Friday and you can't do Monday. What about? I'm guessing Sundays are no good as well. Now he teaches you how to do combat.
Henry, come here.
I feel like I want to smack him.
He is that, isn't he?
That was a
He makes
tight
you
thing
feel
with
that
the
way.
captain, eh?
Gotta get the ring quick.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, Elbow.
Okay, Millie. Yeah. See what I mean? Look, if you can't stick to one day, don't worry too much. Just do it when you can. It's better. Obviously, we want to be there, so if we're streaming, we can't see it.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's not like a don't stream when we're streaming thing. It's just because we
It's
want
more
to
'cause we
see
wanna
the
be
stream
there, yeah.
for you. We want to support you. So
Tactical Rat left. Wow.
what is even the point anymore?
Yeah, exactly. And Millie, I want to see it, so you know.
Yeah, exactly. I really enjoyed your streams.
Ugh.
I don't want to continue without Elmo.
I also want to. Was it Millie? Were you talking about Mass Effect? Because you said about, I might stream Mass Effect, and I was on the Discord, and I was like, yeah, fucking do Mass Effect. I think it was you that said that.
I haven't seen Mass Effect.
I want to see. You guys encourage me to start. It's important.
Oh, Billy!
Bluffin's life is really busy. Limp and Eugene have a lot with their kids and all that sort of stuff. But me and Elmo and Jade, we have nothing.
Don't say
Elmo
that
does.
about Elmo.
No, he has a hard job, but in the evenings he'll do anything for anybody. So at least you'll have us three there.
Yeah. We love playing with you, Millie. We've had a fantastic time. It's been really nice since you've come back. We've really looked forward to playing with you, and we really enjoyed watching you. And I'm being genuine, you know. I really do hope, fingers crossed, there's no more problems, because this will be a lovely chill and chat one to do.
The output quality is lower, the resolution's lower, but as long as it's... Most people that like this game aren't there. Like, it looks great, it looks fantastic, but it's not.
Well, I've noticed the majority of people who have come to watch these sort of things have already played the game, and they kind of want to chat and see what people choose, which is really cool.
We're on PC, and it's not the PC that's the issue, it's the internet just can't deal with the data transfer, sadly.
It's just where we live, we haven't got...
Which is weird, because Senua, which is a much higher demand game...
It didn't have any problems, really, did it?
The Discord ran a bit slow, but like it was streaming at higher quality, so it's very strange.
Yeah, I want this all to be chilled and relaxed, and we can all have a chat and take our time playing.
Jade. It's mostly just pleasantries. Elmo won't miss anything too. He'll be any second anyway.
So he's going, oh, that was awkward with the captain. Yeah, because I dealt with it.
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized.
He was actually a pretty decent guy.
Maybe finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So
is this an innuendo? Why is the grass flashing?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it?
I don't know why that's happening. That might be to do with the settings being lowered.
Oh, you afraid?
I don't see any grass flashing.
For a second, the grass was just having a part.
Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Don't forget as well, guys, it is slightly modded to help the game as well. Just for streaming reasons, it is slightly modded.
Yeah, well, there you go. The medieval, Bohemia the Glass was known to do that.
Have you never played this game, Silent? I would recommend it. I
picked the same option as Jade, said the same thing, and the captain looked at me and was like, "Who the hell are you? I'm not talking to you, bitch." And then when I spoke to Capon right here, he was like, "In future, you'll sit down and do as you're told." And I picked the same option, and it was just random chance.
Isn't that how life goes for the both of us, though?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I could do the same thing as you and get a better response.
To be fair,
you're kind of short, aren't you, buddy?
To be fair, most of the time I could say, like, you and Bluffin could say a sentence and no one would question it. I say it and everyone's like, "Whoa, hey, yeah, yo."
He wants to sword fight. Is that okay to do on stream?
Yep. It's fine. It's a practice one. It's not real.
Backfish earlier said he was getting strong homosexual vibes from Hans.
No, this game is not woke, even though the woke list put it as very woke.
Put on your helmet.
He said it! He said it!
Come along.
He said it!
Press I to go into your inventory.
Oh my god, general
Don't
information.
worry about this, it's more confusing than it needs to be.
Whoa, look at this setup. Holy moly.
You want to go to armor on the top.
Yes?
The mini tabs, Jade. Mini tabs. Armor.
Yeah.
Helmet. You want to put the helmet. So you've got to put on the padded coif. So just double click it. There you go. And then you put on the kettle hat. So the red marker means you're equipped. There
okay.
You go. And then weapons. You click weapons on the tab, and then you just double click it, and now you're holding that sword.
Red.
So in the bottom right, look, nourishment, health, energy. You can overeat, and it does have negative effects.
For God's sake, this is just going to be like Project Zomboid with Elmo again. Elmo's going to be threatening me at weapon point because I'm trying to eat a ham on the floor.
Yep. So now...
Why of the inventory, man? Like that little...
Yeah.
Like a copula stuff?
Yep. So now press 1 because it's your equipped weapon. Do that again.
Huh?
You went into picture mode. Do it again. And then exit. Yeah, so you can take screenshots anytime. So turn the camera to look at yourself. And then exit it, and then Henry comments whenever you take a...
He said Cox, he said Cox!
So, if you've not played this, if you are sneaking at night, you go into camera mode, take a picture, he says that out loud, it wakes up NPCs, and they will call the guards. It's brilliant. Best feature. Alright, there you go.
Penis fighting!
We start with the sword play.
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Oh god.
He's not wearing a helmet, though. Right, it does... there you go. Right. Draw the sword, press 1.
I want to punch him.
Hang on.
No, you've got it. You've got it for the
let's
tutorial.
get warmed up.
Leave me alone!
Attack you a few times.
Right, don't wave the
You
mouse
defend.
around too quickly
Go ahead.
because you've got to use the
Impress me.
aiming. So always try and aim the opposite direction of where the sword they're holding is aimed.
Is that the
That's it.
best you've got? I didn't even work
So you don't have to move the mouse too
you
much
will
to make
soon
it
enough.
line up to them.
A foe
So
in
always
play
try and aim
armor has
opposite.
to
So
be
look, he's
worn
aiming
down.
on. He's holding it one
Let's
way,
see it
so
then.
hold the opposite side.
Attack properly now.
That's it.
A longer sequence.
Ow!
So sequence. So you only click once, and it's in each direction, and you've got to chain them together. That's it. Perfect. Perfect.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah.
The downward strike,
Pretty winded
that
yourself.
angle is very
While
powerful.
You're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Now save the advice and try it yourself.
So now you just right click when the symbol comes
On
up
guard.
to defend.
Okay.
And again, it works better if you match the angle they're attacking from.
Ow! My nipples!
Oh, no symbol comes up for the training. Okay, so you just got to watch him and click the second that you see him strike.
That's the way.
Perfect.
Okay.
Defend yourself properly.
I'm trying! I'm scared! He was talking about getting his cocks out and I'm frightened.
Stand still.
Defend yourself
Ow!
properly.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna stand.
Probably. Easier.
What
Ow!
are you doing?
Yeah, the bottom ones are the
Cover.
hardest ones to block.
That's the way.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Oh, that's enough.
Oh dear.
No
Okay,
one
I
can
tried.
win a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Okay.
Perfect block, eh?
Right, here we go. This
become a
should
real
make it easier.
Start your attack then.
Nice.
There you go.
Henry.
There you go. Now when that symbol turns up,
Only block
the second you see the
after
shield,
I start. Nice.
the second you see the
what about
shield
a
is when you
riposte?
click on the
Reckon you
point.
can manage that?
Okay.
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it.
Right,
Just
so
follow up
as
a
soon as you
perfect
see the
block
shield,
immediately with a strike.
Yep.
I'll show
as soon as you see the shield,
ready.
you block and then you attack directly afterwards.
Good, Henry.
Did you see the sword symbol come up?
Yep.
You click on the shield and then right click on the
Nice.
sword. There you
Got ya.
That's it. That's basically the entirety of the combat.
Oh, I hit him in the nose!
Hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still...
No, I'm gonna scare him. I'm just gonna keep walking towards him.
It's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Stop kicking me in the dick!
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered.
There you
Where
go.
he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right.
So it's
Come on
about focusing on in a way that they can't block. So always opposite what they're holding. So just watch where they're holding and
Nice.
opposite.
Nice work, Henry. Oh, nice,
That's it.
Henry. All right, all right.
Okay, I think I've got it.
For my sake, enough demonstration.
The
and
timing is the hard part.
explanations.
Let's have
As
one
for the
training
weapons,
duel to
it's...
finish up, eh?
this is why I like sword and
Indeed.
shield because the
And let's
blocks
have
are more
a wager
effective.
to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
I don't want to. Want to
So,
wager.
so in conversation, you hold Q and then select your reply. There you go.
Don't want to bet.
To hell with wagers.
Oh, afraid are you? You know how it'll end. But suit yourself. We'll fight without a wager.
I don't want it. I'm gonna lose.
Just take your time. Take your time.
That one hit the spot.
Ow! My brain.
Put up a fight at least.
Just keep moving backwards and circle to get space so you get stamina back. That's it. Perfect. I always say block before you attack every time, because as soon as you swing, they'll try and attack you, so... Yeah, you ran stamina there for the block, you see, so... That's it.
My stamgunners. I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
Oh, you haven't got a hose.
Ah! I'm gonna die here, aren't I?
Probably.
Now that's what I call swordplay.
Whoa, whoa, my camera.
Yeah, if you move the camera too quickly and jutter it, it will do that. So you might have to turn down the sensitivity afterwards to make it easier for
Oh,
yourself.
you haven't got a hose.
Carefully, stamina. At the bottom, your stamina is empty, so back away, back away. That's it, let it fill up again, and there you go.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
Put up a fight at least. And you're supposed to be my bodyguard.
There you go.
Now I know
So
why
I don't know
you're
if it's
the
is it
best.
too sensitive or not sensitive enough with your mouse, like because it kept flicking off the camera.
Maybe you'll
Yeah,
get
it's
a real
okay. I
good
think it was just me messing up. I hate
So
you.
So yeah, it will be points where you're doing that versus like 4 people, so it gets a bit rough.
I'm gonna die.
Maybe.
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a
To
lesson.
be fair, I
or
lost
two.
the first time too.
We should have had a fat wager on it, like that time back in Ratai.
Fat
That's
wages.
exactly why I didn't give a fat wager.
Yeah. But that was nearly the first time in my life I ever held a sword. It's no wonder.
Well, forging a sword isn't the same as wielding one.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Right, so... vitality isn't hugely important, because it's generally if you're going to die, you're going to die. It's agility or speech, really. Speech is probably your most useful most of the
Yeah,
time.
okay.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away,
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa.
Margaret...
She lived with that
Thatcher.
crook Peshek. at
Margaret Thatcher.
she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like,
At
is
dice?
she any good?
At dice?
Hear me?
At dice, right? So Teresa literally does save your life, and like there's kind of hints of romance, but there's not much more than that. It's very much like a I'll be back, I'll come back
See
for
you
you,
soon,
and then it's
Game
kind
Girl.
of left. So she's really cool. She is actually a lot of people's favorite, but like it's up to you what you say.
Brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was
She is
raised
awesome,
to
but
bury my
like
parents.
there's the love interest
A bunch of
aspect is a bit.
mercenaries attacked me, and that's all I'll say.
It is true Thatcher was alive during this time.
She built Stonehenge, so
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
I'm thinking I shouldn't have asked him for the sausage for my dog.
You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
there you
Ooh.
Oh,
survival is easy to level. Hound Master is not that useful. Stealth is very situational and levels fast. Scholarship is awesome because you, in some conversations, you can win even if you're going to roll a low number because you've read the right book and you can recount it. So it's what I use. It's really good. But so you do have to check all the books. Exactly. So like if you would naturally fail, it's like, oh, I do know this because I read it in a book, even though
Oh,
maybe
okay,
I
I'll
wouldn't
do
win.
that. Yeah, I was thinking you guys shouldn't have asked for the sausage for my dog, because it seems like everyone else's dinner isn't very good. Maybe they could have had the sausage.
They could have, yes.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last, someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Millie, have you just put a sausage cross in the chat?
That's what I see, yeah.
I think Millie likes gambling, don't you?
No. Heavy weapons are my favourite, but they're the weakest. I wouldn't recommend it. Unarmed is fun, but you will lose most fights unless you're very good at it. I would... swords is easy. It's unarmed or marksman. Marksman is harder to level up, but the bows are quite underpowered until a bit later on.
I don't really
it's a
know what to
toss-up,
pick, really.
I mean, so...
I think I'm going to be awful at all of it equally.
One of the issues I have with the game is, there is a mod for this, which we have, is changing weapon is quite slow because it's meant to be realistic, right? You can't quickly put a sword away, get the bow out in a second.
See you in a bit.
But in an actual fight, you can't really make space between you and an enemy, so you can't really Legolas everything. So...
Aww.
But you level swords so easily because they're so common. Shields, I like sword and shield because it's easier. I went mace or axe and shield for fun. Unarmed is the meme. Unarmed is the most fun, but it's the hardest if you're not good at it. I mean, it's up to you, Jade. Unarmed is the most fun, and it's a meme, but it's hard. Because you need the combos to actually win fights. Marksman is much easier. It's like reloading bows, the range.
Okay, I'll do the marksman.
If I had to choose, I'd take a bow. After all, why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you?
Of course,
The bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting. The first time you ever held a bow. I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What?
They hid your message. What message, Millie?
Enough.
I'm not an
enough.
admin on
Otherwise
Jade's
we'll
channel.
be
She
here
never
for
gave
hours
power to
again
me.
hearing how Martin the
Wait,
Smith
what?
raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Don't you worry, Millie. I made sure they could see you said kingdom come.
Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this.
That's actually what I named the chat today.
It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine.
Yeah, plot first game, Father Smith made an amazing sword for posh nobleman. Turns out you're actually adopted and your real father is the posh nobleman, but he doesn't want anything to do with you. Sword stolen by man who burnt down your town.
Henry's
That's
right,
the plot.
sir.
Yeah.
Duty first. Fun
Yeah,
later.
Sword and Shield is for me the most solid. I wanted to be Boromir. That's all I wanted.
So, here
And I want to be Legolasing.
to live a little.
All skin check?
Having worn an iron shirt once, I can tell you it is really like that. You lose half your body weight.
Relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Elmo, when you wore that suit of armor for the doohickey, it must. When you took that off, it feels like you can jump like 20 feet in the air, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. I had a chainmail shirt on as well at some point. I took it off later.
He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Even a long sleeve
responsibility will catch
seemed
up with him
worse.
soon enough, though.
Place down your arms.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Millie basically cheated the game.
Beautiful. Why is my underwear soiled?
View fit for a king.
That lake has actually been filled in mostly now, but that still is there. That exact, and it looks exactly the same. Seen pictures of it.
Whew. You were right about our stench. Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
The map is almost like 95% accurate to the real place, both now and back then, and it's all the buildings are still there. I don't want to talk over the cutscene too much, but
There's some incredible pictures Rex has shown me. Uh-oh, I hear women. Women?
What's the matter? Females!
Females! Women! I smell them!
Oh, shut up and let's go.
Sirens of the lake. I hear them.
To spot us. Hands.
Do men still get like this now?
yes.
Females? Where? I can smell them in the river.
Head down, Henry.
We're really doing this?
Yeah, England's slowly losing its old history. There's in a town near us, it's the original home of Sir Richard Grenville, who was one of the leading men who first had ships go over to the Americas, bringing pottery from this part of England. The house is going to be ripped down soon, and it's going to be turned into a block of flats. But there'll be a plaque So, you know.
Hear that?
That's good, right?
Bathing. Come on, let's get closer.
Dude! So many HR violations right now. You can't do this anymore, can you? You can't just go down to the lake and watch women. Oh?
Shit. One of them's doing laundry. We'll have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path.
Assassin's Creed takedown.
Water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
I left my practice sword, like, back with my clothes, so I can't stab her.
So, G, throw stone. Throw it down the right-hand side. I accidentally threw it at her, and then I ran through her. You don't have to throw as high as that. It's not far enough.
I want to throw it at her, please.
No, don't. It bugged the bloody mission, but there you go. There you go. Wait for him to go.
Alright. What was that?
Huh? Must have been the wind.
Oh.
That's right, you have to wait for him. So, on mine...
Why is this the way we start with stealth?
She turned around and then ran through me, and I got stuck. It was brilliant.
Can we just go and throw rocks at the women?
Technically, you can, yeah.
I'm having more fun here with my wet lad in the bushes, to be honest. Women, do you think they might have boobies? It's like a couple of 10-year-olds.
It's gotta be nuns that are fully clothed. Still. Because they're singing like nuns.
They are singing like nuns, aren't they, Elmo? What if I just turned up and it was my dog singing? Breasts?
I can't remember the naming of the song. It is a real song that's got real meaning. I can't remember what it is though. Look, they have hair and legs
and nipples. I was really hoping it was just like a couple of old women. Oh no. No, there's knives, there's swords, there's fighting. Oh shit! Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
No! No! Oh! They didn't deserve it! Are we the only ones who survived that? You bastards.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Oh dear. Are we gonna play the hero?
Hey!
Yeah, we're gonna play the hero.
What are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
Oh! I mean, he did tell him.
That guy means... Yeah, that guy means business.
Go on, wench, get out of here.
What are you gaping at? Shoot!
What? No!
Don't just stand there, you idiot!
Is that a hound skull, Rex?
On the bank!
There's... So you probably know more than me, but there's two different types, and one's the Bohemian one and one's the traditional hound skull, and his is not technically the hound skull, it's the Bohemian variant, but it's essentially the same base thing. It's something to do with the shape of it, it's slightly different.
Oh, go. Henry got hit.
Millie, I can't help you with the auto bot. We can't turn that off, sadly.
Sometimes it lets me stop it, sometimes it doesn't. Just spell out exactly what you were going to put in chat.
Jade, you can right-click my name and give mod powers, and then I can just keep an eye on it.
Mod. What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
Wrench it out.
No, wait! Ah, fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage.
So the irony is us Googling at the babooblies. Let us live.
Yeah. Boobas save lives.
Well, who gave Gamer Girl the first creepy response to saying hello? Who do you think? Who'd you put money on?
Wasn't me for once.
Open.
You pull yourself together.
Fedora
You've got
tip.
to vanish.
I did a normal one. For once.
Yeah, I did. I was actually quite polite. So we're just out here?
You're a wanted man.
Look at the little hair with the little magnifying glass.
The wanted symbol, the hair is fantastic. Again, this is the other tattoo, it's the different variants of the hair. And it changes based off of things like if you've been seen, you've been heard.
Searching.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Old school. Again, if you've played a Skyrim game or an Oblivion-based game, you most of this should be relatively, familiar. Always crouch. Jade, crouch. Should be Control or C as default.
And then kill them. No fucking
Game Girl's back. Hello.
Hello.
You. Watch the middle of the gun.
I love Hans, my boyfriend, very much.
And keep your eyes peeled, right?
Millie did a Star Wars one. Oh, you mean
You two, go on
RPG type thing? Or...
Get a move on.
Oh, he did the Obi-Wan in the welcome.
Oh, sorry. I see. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like RPG.
They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of
Fugitive, yeah.
I want to know.
We didn't even get to wash properly.
So, Gamer Girl, what happened was they were at the camp. Oh, look, there you go. You got spotted. That's what that meant. And they were like, let's go wash and get our armor off. And then whilst they were in the water, the camp got attacked. And they're now running away. No, they weren't perving. They were listening to the sirens. Very different.
All of those nice people we met in the camp, the cook. It's just me and Hans now. So we're hiding from the bad guys. Oh.
Sit, follow him. You gotta follow him.
My feet are hurting thinking about this.
Mm-hmm. So just follow him directly until you can, until it tells you otherwise. Perving and appreciating women is very different.
Yeah.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
We
No,
left
no, they
our armor
decided-
by the water.
They chose to take the armor off to go bathing, and as they were bathing, they heard the people being murdered behind them.
Great.
Run, quick.
I just want to play the whole game like this.
You pretty much can.
No, fuck, they're in front of us. Quick.
Left!
Into the rocks.
Yeah, Millie, Knights of the Republic's one of the best games ever made. Just stay just behind him, and then it won't cut any scenes.
What now?
There you go. Hold left alt, and it's.
Oh,
Hans,
shit.
more of them up top.
Shit! Take cover!
What is it?
Oh my god.
What is that? An arrow? That's it. Follow him.
Oh god. Oh god.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
That's how calm he is in some lines and how panicked he is in other lines. Fucking run! Fuck's sake.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Did you hear the slight touch of a
going to
genius
help us.
then?
No.
Genius.
Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Right, so quickly press F to quick save. Very quickly. Right, so the rock's behind him. Is it that way or is it the... It's that way. On the left. Because it's behind him.
Okay. Big old wall.
Right, so stay crouched. Stay crouched. Stay crouched, babe.
Shit.
Crouch.
Crouch.
Don't run, crouch. So just keep going. It's a bit rough, this, but you've got to just pay attention to what's going on around you. So left, I'd say left.
Where is he?
He ran away.
Yeah.
He gave up on
Yeah,
me.
Millie. I know that, Millie. I was a huge fan back in the day.
Millie should stream it. Dead. Dead? Dead. That's
Yep.
not Hans, is it?
Might be. Keep going. Left. No, left.
It looks like the fireflies are kind of leading the way, I guess.
Hans!
Dizzy, naked man. I'm to slide.
Oh, that would hurt.
Oh, Jesus! Oh no.
It's okay.
You're a dead man.
Let me know.
It's meant to be played out
Okay.
certainly anyway, but yeah.
Okay, thank God. I thought I
Always
died.
watch your stamina.
There's Doggy! Kill! Kill! I wonder where Doggy was. Oh God. Did the dog break my fall?
You know the
Hopefully.
trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Oh, I remember that.
The blacksmithing's really good, actually. They did actually get blacksmiths to try and make it, like, you know, to show how to do it and make it as close to what it would be as possible, but... I wish the minigame for it was more complex. People think it's too complicated. It's so simple.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits.
Dad?
Like keeping your head
Technically,
on your
adoptive
shoulders.
father.
Adopted dad?
Ah. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Wait, you said that.
stunning.
This feels like it shouldn't be at the start of a game, more like an end of a game.
Mm-hmm.
Then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry.
Just think, we've got this on the lowest possible graphics and lower resolution, and it still looks.
It still looks good, yeah.
Can't imagine how this looks on a 4080.
Where am I? Well,
imagine.
Yeah, imagine, right?
Remove someone.
Shot down hawk.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at the height he fell.
Fucking hell.
Landed with you.
Oh my god, look at the state of him.
Is that the same as him?
Yeah.
He fell so hard his clothing
really
broke.
You can't be running naked through the woods. If you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself.
Aww.
We've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Tell you what, crossbow through the bolt through the shoulder and then ripped out.
At least it wasn't one of those through the other side ones.
Those are actually better.
I suppose because you can snap it and pull, but... Owie, owie, owie.
Fortuna!
Fortuna.
Dentes fortuna ivat.
How are you holding up?
Bad or not bad? Pretty bad.
Oh, good. I feel like it's all up for me.
I think I just almost died.
I played him more negative, and it felt more like the real way you'd be. Oh, I love that.
What?
Doesn't it look fucking amazing?
An army! I am hallucinating, my friend.
They're here.
Just the look of that.
Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir.
Oh my god. I am tripping balls.
Don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Whoa, my... I got jump scared.
Skalitz is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survive Skalitz, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Oh god, the flashbacks.
Bianca was the girl in his hometown that he had a thing with. Or a crush on.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
Go to the castle. Hurry. What about you?
This is a really interesting way to show the parts of the first game as a recap.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir
For Christ's sake.
Anything happens, you'll take
Come
care of
on.
me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Oh.
Get into it. Hang in there.
Oh.
Wrong.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
Remember the Mustache Man
It's
now.
all right, Henry. I've got you.
Yeah, I remember him, yeah.
Just a little further.
Markvard von Aulitz.
Henry, Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa.
New selecting options. Jade.
Yeah, I did. I pressed 1, but I don't think it did it.
Oh, it does. It does.
A light.
Look! I see it.
Civilization?
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help.
She looks angry about that.
I mean, why would she be?
I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Oh my god! Kick his ass! Oh! No, Hans!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
You're not dead down there, are you, lad?
You're right, love.
You're right, love.
You're right down there, love. Oh, that's a good effect. Well, good's probably not the right word.
Interesting.
I don't think somehow that Henry's over his family's death.
He's alright.
I remember, yeah, didn't his dad just tell him to run? Run and figure it out later.
Essentially.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
Okay, this is new. Some of this is new since I've played.
I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
Well, she's pleasant enough since we burst into her home, you know?
Yeah, where am I?
She can be my new mother.
Here in my cabin,
Mother
where you and that pal of yours burst in last night.
Where is Hans?
Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Okay. We're both alright, right?
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit.
And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Yeah, what happened to him?
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
What about the dude?
What about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. I think pretty damn bad.
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job.
Did she just poke around a little bit?
Bleeding.
Yeah.
And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table.
How kind is this woman for doing all of this?
Find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot.
Wow.
God reward you 1,000-fold.
He's a blessing, man.
What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points. Due to your extensive injuries, you have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually late in the game. There's the event that sets you back to the beginning.
Oh, look, the dad's dancing in the back.
I like that. Was actually a really cool version of that, like a proper tapestry.
Damn, this wound is still.
Where's me bandage?
So you have to no, pressing it again. So it's easier on keyboard. E, and then you just press use WASD to move these menus, and then E to confirm again, and that's how you bandage.
Okay.
You can eat from that pot right there. If you look at the pot that's on the fire. So you can do this on a lot of them. Just be careful because sometimes it says steal, but you can just eat directly from pot, and that will mostly fill you up.
Can I have one of these instead? Steal. No, I don't want to. Why would I steal from her? Boiling hot.
It's really good.
Can I just stay here for the rest of the game?
Hold on. So press your inventory to see your nourishment is 40. So you eat again. It won't hurt.
More, please.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
One more spoonful?
Just keep checking your nourishment with I. So always go to your inventory. 54. So
yeah, it's not very much. I'm just gonna keep eating.
That's it. That's the game.
Looks like beans? Is there beans in there? Oh, I see. I have a stinkometer at the bottom. I can see the person looking disgusted.
No. That's tired, I think.
Oh, I thought she was going like, ew.
Yeah, press R. If you keep looking at R, you'll see your information there, and it's probably tired.
I'm gonna have more. Oh, I hate everything. I want to be careful. I don't want to, like, steal anything.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the
I've
end, you
seen
bore the
fellas in
brunt for
worse
both of us.
states,
May
but
all
in
the saints
better
watch
ones
over you.
too.
And over Bajana, too.
There's a water trough in front of the hut. Have a wash there, so you're fit to face the world.
She
You can
really
pray.
doesn't want...
You see that? You can choose to pray there.
Can I?
There's an interesting thing in the game. There you see, pray. It's up to you if you do. It's quite interesting. There's a lot of this in the game, and it's very much choose. But the more you pray, the more you can use religion as an argument.
Protect
and
don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die.
Take care, Millie. See you soon. Thanks for coming.
Because he's a young gentleman. Brave and just and a good
Later.
Christian. And look down on
So-
Bajana too. And let her save her hands. And deliver her from
When
all
it was
evil.
doing those flashbacks,
grant
there were
her
actually
grace.
bits that weren't there when I
Because she
played it the
herself is
first time and
merciful
watched it.
So they've updated it.
They've added more cutscenes because, like, where Mark Vart actually introduces himself at the start of that first game, that isn't in the original flashback.
Oh.
Yeah. So what's
I
really cool
mean,
is
to
you
be
can-
honest, if she'd saved me in that situation, I would have prayed as well.
Well, exactly, right? Yeah, you can actually you can find priests and you can choose, and like they'll tell you that there's like crosses you can go and pray to, and you can choose to do it. And as the more you do it, the more you can actually use religion. So yeah, you can pick all those. So you can loot him.
How do I
Just hold
take
E.
everything?
Hold E. There you go.
Bastard.
There's a sword by his hand as well, if you look.
And some flowers on the floor.
Yeah. So if you have a look...
Hello, Ginge.
You'll get used to recognizing which one's which. That whole patch there is a gardening patch. So chamomile is the little white flowers. Keep looking. Sword, there you go.
The weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Jade, look at that patch there. Look, so marigold is orange.
Marigold.
So pick them all. It's always worth doing because it's survival is leveled by picking herbs. So yeah, just keep picking them. And you'll learn what different herbs are and what they do. There you go. You can wash.
Wash.
Yeah, I know, right?
This water isn't sterile.
Yeah, Ginge, we did a Discord ping. But I know a lot of people don't seem to get the pings for some reason. So you
What
can
are you
put
looking
on
at?
You can put on any of the armor you just robbed off that guy if you want to. Or you can
Whoa!
do this, that's good.
It's harassing the animals. Can I pet you?
Oh.
I am petting him.
You can punch it in the side of the head, that'll do.
I'm petting him through his face.
Yeah, so go
Some
into your
clothes on.
inventory. So, yeah, if you click armor to limit it, it makes it a bit easier to see what you're looking at. Hood. There you go. So you can choose between. So look on the... Do you see... Oh.
Pouch slot.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I didn't do... This is a bit of a pain. So that's like your quick buttons. Do you see the gambeson and the tunic? They're both the same slot, so you can choose what stats. So if you look, so click on the gambeson you're wearing, like that. Click on that. So do you see... There's the numbers that are on the panel on the right. You've got... So if you just click on tunic, but don't double click, just click on it once. So do you
It's
see the
weaker in all the areas, but this
Yeah,
is more armor.
But also, you have more charisma and you're faster because it weighs less. So you can... And also conspicuous and noise and visibility are all things to keep it track of
And
as you play the game.
That's better
Also, make
quality
sure to
as
equip
well.
a torch. Yeah, it is. Equip a torch as well. That's it. I don't think there's anything else. But
Onion.
you as you get better belts and things and pouches, you can attach potions for quick use, but the buttons are a bit finicky to get used to.
Okay.
So now, at any time, when you have a torch equipped, you can press R, so press R, and you get a torch out every time, because that's its default.
Ah! Why did I look? Why did I look again?
Frames. Why did the fire tank the frames? Wow. It's not good, is it? So put the torch away, because...
Oh god, don't punch the dog!
They'll question you if you have a torch out when you don't need it. They're like, you're a moron.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
She's a witch!
Nice gaming setup. Gaming setup's nice.
A razor more than a pestle there.
Razor more than a pestle?
Careful what you're touching. See, now the torch makes a huge difference. So try the torch up here and you'll see how different it is. It's really...
Oh.
You can, if it says take, it's not stealing.
So pick up.
Pick up. It doesn't say steal. So you're fine taking that.
Arrows?
You can take some arrows, yeah.
Give me.
But like that bed, it says you can't sleep on that bed because you don't own it. It's weird. There's only certain ones you can and can't use.
I'm not a stank anymore.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't.
And I'm wearing the dead
while
man's
doing it.
clothes.
I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again.
Oh.
So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left.
Gonna
It
fill
ought
my
to work
water.
wonders on him,
Yeah.
same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
I know about herbs. Do I know about herbs? I know about some.
I mean, you can try it.
Easy as
But
pie.
she might call you an idiot.
I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Uh-oh.
She's...
Try thinking
Oh,
with your
bless.
head and not your stomach.
But he's right, though.
Freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut...
Blue flower, red
there's a
thorns. Blue flower, red thorns.
to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of...
This would be much easier if I wasn't colourblind.
You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard.
I'm pretty sure the dog will eat it up in a minute.
Gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
It makes me anxious too. Maybe
Why don't we
I could
bury
manage
him?
To bury him somewhere.
Yeah.
Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Yeah, I'll do.
You're right. You're right. Stick it up.
I'll see what I can
You know what? Here's the shovel. You do it.
Us that he's here anyway.
Do you have to get chamomile now?
Yep.
And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I
Think
owe.
a bit antiseptic as well.
If
Yep,
you
yep.
think
Infections
you can
and
manage
stuff.
it,
Yeah.
good, but don't
I mean,
overstrain
marigold and
yourself.
chamomile are like miracle
And
cures for most things.
thanks.
Ironically, I'm
Where shall I
allergic
put
to
him?
chamomile.
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the
We're gonna
creek.
use the shit shovel to
soil
bury
will
the
be
poor
softer
guy.
there, so it should
So
be
essentially,
easier.
I got
When you head out
lost.
the gate,
I walked way too
follow your
far, and it
nose.
doesn't tell you. It's
Find a
kind of
good
like you have to
spot
work it out
somewhere in
yourself.
the reeds and nettles.
But
And
essentially,
when
just
you're
walk down the
done
gate,
with
straight
that,
path.
Better have a wash.
So
so's you
digging
don't
a
have the
grave, you
stench
have
of
to
death
wash
on you.
because the smell of death is actually like a debuff.
Oh.
Sort out the rest with
I know, right?
Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. So's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
I mean, again, after everything she's done, I think, you know, The least I can offer is burying the damn body.
So the spade is to your left somewhere there. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's right there. You walked past it. You looked at it, actually.
Literally
right
looked at it. No,
there's a
don't
meme
punch the
that's like,
spade.
oh, you know, which of the women, like, you know, pictures of all the women. It's like, who would you pick? And it's like the other choice, Butchena. So you go
Well,
out
she's
the
been
gate,
lovely for literally no reason. Nobody in the world's like that.
It gives you like a look. Do you see the compass at the top? It gives you a marker, but it sort of leads you a bit blind. So just follow it, and then it will give you an area, and you'll be able to see. It's
We're going for a slow stroll with the body.
Yep.
That chamomile?
Nope.
No, it's not.
Valerian. I actually know the different herbs.
I hear animals. You hear that?
Jade, focus on the task.
Do you hear animals?
No.
Focus on the task. Focus on the task, Jade.
Don't.
Don't bluff in this.
It's a piggy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want? Do you want to nibble some of his toes? Can I give him to? Can I give him to the pig? Look, he's rolling in the mud. Look.
Jade, task.
Wow, that's amazing.
Elmo, are you being sarcastic or are you angry at me?
Jade,
Elmo's angry. Elmo's angry at me, slapping me.
Getting a bit angry. Yeah.
He watches bluffing so much that now, as soon as someone starts not paying attention to what they're doing, it's just like it's like giving him a tick. Right, you should be able to drop him there somewhere.
Yep.
If you drop him,
bastard's hard work.
And then if you look around, it'll give you an option to dig. I think I saw that there's a patch there. See it? Do you see? No, to your right. See there? Do you see it's like an outline? There you go. Start digging. Can you see the light outline there? It gives you a sort of hint.
I could have chopped him up and fed him to the pig.
You could have, but that's no.
Or the
now
dog.
You pick the body up, put it in the hole.
No, not loot. Grab. Rest in piss. After quite a bit of arduous work, here's one I prepared earlier.
Lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace and don't come out to haunt anyone.
I piss on the grave now.
That's not in the game yet, but I think it will be.
Teabag the corpse.
Is mod when?
Well, they're adding hardcore mode, and hardcore mode, the game's going to be like 10 times the number of enemies, half the money. You have every possible debuff the entire game. You can jump up that bank, it's fine. And that's coming soon. Permadeath, no, but that is an option. Jade! Oh, it drives me mad when Bluffin does this. Don't you start doing it.
Oh, sorry, I was just looking at the piggy. He was really cute. What?
You gotta wash again.
Oh yeah, I've got a wash, haven't I?
What?
You won't get any cleaner in this trough. You need a bath. Where's her bath?
No, you don't need to then. It's because of the mod that I added that made the washing more effective.
What?
Okay, so how do I just go back in and talk to her, yeah?
No, you've got to go get the herbs from the garden.
Oh yeah, okay.
No. Remember what she said? Did you hear what she said? You go up the path behind the house.
Okay.
Up the path behind the
Sorry,
house.
I was a little bit distracted by that pig, you know?
Are we just gonna ignore the... Well... Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Alba. I didn't mean to sidetrack you with the pig.
Shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Pigs? Yeah.
Right,
I thought he was
so
really
go
cute.
Slow here. Go slow here, because it kind of cuts you off and sends you back. But there's loads of herbs here. Like, that's the sage. Do you see it? The purple?
Yep.
So pick a
Purple
bunch of
flower.
that.
Sage. There we go.
So pick a bunch. And then if you look around, you've got... Pick all the sage. So with the herbs in the game, if they're fresh, they make the best potions, but you can dry them, and they make good potions, but you don't get as high a grade. But basically, pick as much as you can, because it levels up survival. So yeah, pick it anyway. It doesn't hurt. Worst case is
Shouldn't that hurt me?
No. Worst case is it goes bad, and then it just vanishes from your inventory.
Right.
Chamomile. Just pick tons of it. It'll level up survival for you.
Okay.
Sooner Hans gets that remedy.
You can't go too far, because the game's like, naughty. Just keep looking as you're going.
It's like, don't abandon your objective if you go too far, yeah?
Look at the yellow on the floor. Some of the yellow as well is dandelion. Yeah, pick it all. Just pick all of it.
So the reason it's doing a jump is because you got rid of the animation for picking, right? Because it takes quite a long time, and that would take ages on stream, wouldn't it?
If you wanted to pick, so there's two mods. One that makes it so when you pick up, you're not picking one, you're picking like a little patch, because again, makes sense. And the other mod removes the animation because the animation is it zooms out.
It would take us forever.
And by the time you've picked 10, it's like 20 minutes, and it's like it's great, but it's just
So he does a Red Dead Redemption skinning.
Exactly.
You got it.
I think I left the one for skinning in because it's cool, but when in this game, the amount of time you spend picking herbs, it's like it takes a long time. There's nettle there you can pick.
Don't shoot a lot of animals or hunt.
Oh, there you go, comfrey.
What was that?
There is quite a lot of
Comfrey.
hunting, but yeah, but the skinning
I'm
one's
going
not too-
herb picking.
That was comfrey. So the white one you saw just now before you came up here was valerian. It's used for it's like a poison. It can be used for poison. There you go, leveling up survival. See.
Nice.
Belladonna is a rare one you want to look out for. It's very hard to see. You get mushrooms. You can use boar tusks, antlers.
Dog.
Quick save, Jade. Quick save. F5.
Oh no.
Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Oh no, what's happened? Something's off about her place. I can't quite put my finger on it.
What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are,
Reply.
or I'll drum it out of you.
I tried to press talk peacefully and I took a screenshot. Okay, I can't talk peacefully.
No, careful. You can. Q. There you go.
There we go.
Von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Oh, tell the truth, man.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later.
Oh.
Like we did with you yesterday by the pond.
Oh.
But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Ah, shit.
You're a dead man.
Right, draw the weapon. And
did I just hear her say sickum?
Yeah, she was talking to the dog. Just be wary of your stamina. Keep moving backwards for space if you need to. There's two of them. You got to pay attention to the swings. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It's hard.
What?
Yeah, standing in that bush doesn't help as well, I think.
What just happened? That was so fast.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
Don't
die
forget-
every 5 minutes, aren't I?
When
You're
this-
hurt already.
Yeah, yeah. And the problem is you're still hurt, so you've got to.
I can't bandage up anymore, can I?
No. That it's not that. It's you need potions and time, but you don't have the stuff to do that. It's designed to be hard. So you can also dodge instead
Ooh,
of
that
blocking
sounds nice,
when the
Silent.
symbol comes up. If you just press back, space.
Space.
And a direction. You dodge in that direction and then swing immediately. But again, it's a little bit easier than you can't do what you're trying to do. It's a little bit easier than maybe blocking, but you got to get used to the fights.
Lord von Bergov is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering.
God, she got a lot of chickens, isn't she?
Oh, don't all his people have waffen rocks and shields with his colours?
For Christ's sake, woman, stop annoying me with your endless fucking questions. I'm the one asking the questions. And when I say we're from Bergov, then we're from fucking Bergov. Tell me, how come there's all these bloody rags here, eh? Spit it out. The blood's not even dry.
I was treating two fellas from Cheleon. What got badly beaten up in a brawl in the town there yesterday.
Now, isn't that a coincidence? Right at the time when we're looking for two battered murderers around here. Out with the truth, you old hag, or we'll torch the whole place under your feet.
I'm telling you the truth. I treated them and they went on their way. Go and ask Angelios about them.
We'll see about that. Now move! I'll have a look inside.
Better not go in there. There's a fellow from...
I'm just intrigued how long this is going to go on for.
Unless you like to be lying for weeks in a pool of bloody mucus that's coming out of you both ends at once.
Oi! Alright then, we'll skip the search. But if you're lying, there'll be hell to pay. Cosley, you keep watch over there. I'll have a little look around.
So you can ambush them, but it's hard.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hi.
What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Probably stand up.
Yeah.
Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down by the pond.
What are the things on the floor that look like dinosaurs? They're chickens. What are you talking about?
They're chickens, yeah.
Out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
No, then now you just...
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy.
Everybody drink.
We're from von Bergov. Then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me.
Your
or
mother.
Talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
So now...
Ooh!
There you go. I mean, you'll probably fail, I think, no matter what, but I definitely would go for the lie.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods, too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so
They look nothing
you
like
can join them
chickens.
once they
Maybe you
get
put your
here.
glasses on. No. I'd keep
What's
them
the
off.
matter?
Nothing. Fuck it. Just tell them
Oh!
for them in the tavern in Jelioff. All right?
Oh, you did it. Oh, right. You did the peaceful way. The only thing is if you kill him, you get loads more stuff. But it's not great, so... Yeah, see? Chickens.
If you listen, you can hear the chicken noises. She has a herd of chickens. You want me to go even closer? Okay.
Oh, shit. Wait for him to stand still. Give me some seed.
Chickens are known for stealing eggs.
Chicken haven't evolved wings yet.
Where are the feathers? Oh, she probably plucked them to make, arrows. We saw them earlier, so that's...
You can hear that. They're making chicken noises, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the dog's
Where's
not
Bluffin?
bothered.
Where's Bluffin, man? He'd love to... Yeah, you'd know the dog. If it was anything other than chickens, the dog would be upset, and he's chill, so...
Yeah, exactly. Well, I didn't
It's
expect to
fine.
get out of that so
Save Jay,
easy.
just in case.
I didn't expect to do that.
No, I'm surprised. I failed.
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done.
There's no
to her.
Pavlena. She's crazy.
So,
Kill her.
I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
I think when all of this is done and I get some money, I'm going to come back and buy her some two front teeth, don't you think?
I mean, you don't know everything about her yet, so you might not like her by the time you find out more.
Sir Hans
Who knows?
is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein.
I'm not saying there is
Henry
anything bad, I'm
Scalz,
just saying you don't
son
know.
of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a
Nobody
message
can be
from
bad
Sir
if you
Hannes
keep
of
dinosaurs
Leiper
for
and
pets.
Margrave Jobst to Lure von Berghoff.
Chickens.
But we were ambushed
Sorry,
by
chickens.
bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't.
Of course not.
I promise
would
you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd
Dead?
say.
Been dead for days?
I
What?
treated his wounds and I'll
Oh,
change
God.
the bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet.
There's
She'd
no
get it
daughter.
done in a
We get it.
jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without
That's the
her.
pig, isn't
But
it?
you
It's
can
Pavlena.
do it too. It ain't nothing
I was going to say it's the dog,
my
but...
eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
What if her daughter comes back and she's like, those two were peeping on us in the water? And we're like, no.
Who? You know.
Can't you do it? I don't want to be mean to her.
I'll try.
I did that, and she's just like, well, he'll die then. And I was like, oh, okay.
But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything.
You know, people got addicted
I
to the
have a book
blacksmithing.
here
I
with the
got as
recipe,
just as
but
addicted
it'll
to
be
the
better
alchemy. I
if
love
I
it.
tell
It's
you.
very simple, but I
know
love it.
it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but...
Every
give me
time in
some
this game
advice,
he's
I'd be
questioned, I'm
grateful.
like, it's one hell of a lie. Like, come
Everything
on.
we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Imagine the time in your life where your biggest flex was you could read.
I know, right? There's people in our town that can't read. I mean, you know?
Yeah, still is today.
Yep.
I see the pig.
There's a lot of people that
So,
are like
yes.
in the 70s and 80s that can't read.
Oh, yeah, my grandfather couldn't.
Yeah, I was just gonna...
My grandfather on one side, he had... It's reckoned now he had, like, severe dyslexia, which was why he couldn't learn. But, like, yeah, up until he was, like, almost 7... I think he was 70... very early 70s. No, he could never could read or write.
Can I have this?
Yeah, it says pick up. As long as it says pick up, it's not stealing. So the normal way to save the game is only by drinking that drink, which is the only way is to make it.
Which isn't a good idea to do when we're streaming.
It isn't fun.
That's why we got a quick save.
And we'll get
Mhm.
started.
Okay, watch me mess
Right.
this up now.
Right, so first you have to... I think you have to aim it. There you go. And then you put the book down. Then you're at the station. So, there you go.
Recipe book.
So you have to look at the book, and then press
Find the
read.
recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench, and we'll start.
So the only one you know is...
Oh,
so
look
it
at the
actually has-
pictures. I like the pictures.
Yeah, so you can actually learn the recipes through this. It's really nice, actually. They have spoken about releasing a book with this art in it, and I'd love that. I'd love to own a little copy of this.
That's really nice, actually. I'll have a proper look later.
So I think that's the only one that you can do.
Yeah, I can't flip the pages.
So you need...
Need wine? 2 handfuls...
surely.
No,
So,
I'm a
right.
slow reader.
So what you do is you press R to go back to the table. I can read it
Okay.
out. I've got it written down. It's fine.
Oh, thank you, so I don't have to go back and forth.
You have to pour the right base
Right, so
into
ignore her.
cauldron.
Oh, you might have to
The
follow
right
her anyway.
picture From the shelf on the left.
So wine, you
According
just
to
press
the
E on
recipe.
it, and you pour it.
Mm-mm.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course.
Piss.
Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it.
My red piss.
Now try moving the cauldron over the flame.
So-
You know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
So just up there, just above the base, there you go.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling.
So, yeah.
Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But
Right.
sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
There's only about 2 that need bellows, so most of the time it's not a problem. So.
Oh, okay.
You mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flame.
There you go.
Try it. Move the cauldron up.
I will say, when it says with bellows, you don't have to hold it. You just press it once. It does the bellows, and then you let go, and you just press it once, and that'll do. So yeah. So you needed 2 chamomile. So you have to select 2 of them. You can use EWASD. It makes it easier. Oh no, it's fine. You only have to select it once. Ignore me. So yeah, chamomile, and you need sage. So press I again, and then you need sage as well. Press E, and then confirm. That's it.
Right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the
So
cauldron.
hover over it, and it'll say the name of which one it is. So that's it. So take, and then 1 in the cauldron, and then you do this again. 2 handfuls.
I'm a proper witch.
Before you put it on the flame, turn
Right.
the
So
sand glass.
time. You got to
So
time
know
it.
how long you're brewing it. It's got
So
to be
turn it and
exact.
immediately aim at the cauldron to bring it down the second you do it. So turn, immediately bring it down.
When the sand has
Now
flowed
watch the
out,
sand. I aim at that bracket he held. That's the easiest way to make sure you're going to move it.
the chamomile.
Right now, up,
Cauldron to the
up.
fire
Do
and
it.
wait until it starts bubbling.
I am pressing up.
As soon as the sand runs out,
Why isn't it?
It's not doing it.
fire again. Ain't that enough?
Maybe it's because it's doing the tutorial.
Oh yeah, it's tutorial.
Ah.
I think I got trapped because she was talking.
Yeah, yeah. All right, now you do the sage.
Grind it with a mortar and pestle and
So you grab it and then look down.
Sage.
Look down. Mortar and pestle. Put it in, and then you grind it.
have you ground
And
it?
then in.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do
Now look to the bottom left.
is decant it. Get a file.
Look at the little files behind. That's it. And then you look right at the cauldron and pour. Hold E.
Nice.
Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Crank.
I don't want her to drink it. It's gonna kill her instantly.
There you go. You made a level 2, which is fine.
I did good.
Hello, Sage. Yeah, you did it. That's fine. And then you can walk away. It's easier to follow, and it's a kind of a cheat, but I like to use an overlay of a web. Because going back and forth to the book, you end up making mistakes because you're not really paying attention.
Chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This
I did it
should
wrong
help
the first
hands
time.
get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest.
I got poo on my
Go and
head.
Get a good sleep. That
Oh,
works.
look at it, the
wonders.
chickens.
In game?
Just behind her. Just
No, not in game. Just
So you obviously you're hungry again. So check. She might have more food for you. To eat
I'm
on
really
there.
hungry.
I feel quite hungry.
Give
no,
me.
so you'll have to rest. You could just
Don't
eat
you have
apple
an
in your
apple?
inventory,
I got
but
apples and stuff.
If you sleep first, it might be a new pot in the morning. So there you go. So hold to sleep and save. There you go. So So if you look, you want the bed symbol to be 100.
To the morning.
There you go. Yep. You want the bed symbol to be 100. The actual rest of it's not too important.
Yeah, look, it literally got a garden poo stain on my head.
That's definitely what it is.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
She's gonna kill me in my sleep.
You just wake up to her holding a
Where's
spoon
my
to your throat
fucking
because she
sword?
couldn't see that it wasn't a
You know
knife.
what? I
What if she really is like a witch and she just wants to use me for ingredients?
I'm not saying anything. I'm saying.
But because you've said something, I'm doubting her legitimacy now.
Don't doubt. I'm not saying anything. I love his name, even though he's a bastard. Ishvan Toth.
It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Oh,
Wife?
hello.
It's wife.
The old woman is young again.
Witch!
We traveled in time.
I need to go get those guys from earlier so we can burn her hut down.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena.
It's definitely not her daughter, no.
That's right.
It's her,
I
de-aged.
came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you.
Don't
Then
believe
I
it.
helped Ma take care of your friend.
So that's them both next to each other? Don't believe it.
Night?
Yeah, exactly.
He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
Probably because you have boobies.
What about you? How do you feel?
Better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword.
She's gonna say don't trauma dump on me, isn't she?
And I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Why would I say a beautiful maiden? Am I trying to just flirt with
I had
her?
a nightmare where a man killed my family. And what did you think of women?
That's just to call her beautiful. My dad.
Without a doubt.
My adopted dad.
I hope his soul and Mars find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path.
Thank you, therapist.
No.
I think it's a
Do you want to know my star
It's
sign?
more important to you than that murderer.
I'm not going to be rude to people, thank you.
Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all
By
the
the way,
hard
stream's
work will be
looking
on me.
perfect
But
now.
this is all too
Yeah,
much.
it's
No
much
problems.
better now. There's every once in a while there's a
Right
jitter,
now,
but generally
what I need
fire
more is a
seems to
little
be the trigger.
sunshine.
It's anything
Yeah,
with heavy fire.
my concern is if I get a horse and I go around on it.
Remedy for many ailments.
Yeah,
full
but
stomach will
hopefully
help
we'll
too.
see. You
Breakfast
don't.
on the
Luckily,
table.
how much you ride a
And I've got
horse is up
something
to
else
you.
for you too. Come along.
I can just
And
avoid
we must
it.
Save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
I forgot to even ask. Are you two doing okay with this? You're not bored, or?
I mean, Elmo probably is. Yeah. Eat from the pot because you're hungry again. So there's there are different endings, and it essentially goes down to a couple basic things. It's how good you are and how much you go for the vengeance look or like the new life look.
It's very entertaining. Oh, thank you. I'm really concerned it's not very entertaining, especially since we have bugs. And I want to make sure you two are actually okay. You're just sat watching this, so.
I mean, I know the game quite well. Hold on, before you go out, stop. You've got perks.
Yep.
So press P.
Ooh, P for perk.
Don't worry about that. You can skip that.
Okay. Ooh.
So look. So main level. You see the star. That's how you know. So you click the down arrow next to main. That's it.
Oh.
So there's not many. They're limited by level. And if you press, is it
My screen's cut off.
No, it's not. Press W, or you can click to the right. You click on the words on the right.
Oh, I was like, oh, my screen's cut off. I can't read what they do.
So I think that's reputation is pretty simple. It's like each town, based off the decisions you make, you get reputation. You can either have a more increase, or I think what's opportunist? Yeah, so you either have it drop slower or go up faster. Not too important, 10%. But that's... I never really had a problem with reputation unless you're really trying to be an asshole. But charming probably is the better one because you're less likely to... I don't know, you're probably less likely to be doing things that are going to be game-breaking.
Assholery. Yeah, assholery.
But the assholery is very fun, I must admit, because when guards say hello to you, you can just respond by saying, like, oh, you know, hello, or get bent. And it's very entertaining, so...
Okay, I'm not sure.
It's up to you.
There's a forest pick.
Well, yeah. So you pick one of those two, Jade, because that's all you can pick for now because of level limit. So there's enough perks to get every perk, basically. So now click the little arrow again, so that closes that drop down.
Okay.
Speech, you've got one.
And selling weapons, armor, or clothing that are near perfect condition, you'll gain 10% more money. Or speech bonus when haggling. How much will I be haggling?
So you can pick... Did you see you picked up a marksman kit earlier on?
Yes, yeah.
To repair, each thing has a kit. And when you repair, you level up crafting by repairing your own stuff. Or you can pay people to do it. I like to do it myself because with things like polished wares, you can have more stats if you repair it yourself. You can get more money if you repair it yourself.
Okay.
Haggling is not too useful later on, but early on, it can be handy. I would go probably Silver Tongue because you're not going to have repair kits this early or the skill to actually repair things.
Right, okie dokie.
So always haggle because it actually levels up your speech as well. So then you've got stats. That's that section. So if you look on the secondary tabs, you've got secondary skills combat. So click secondary.
Where am I looking? Sorry.
The tabs above where you're right now.
Ah, sorry.
Oh, that's it. So those are all passive.
Okay.
Based off of what you're wearing. So skills is your next focus.
Is that a troll?
Eh? What?
Is that a troll?
It looked like a little... It looks like a little goblin man. Like a little jester.
Yeah, there you go. So the ones that start. So yeah, you've got alchemy. So
there's a whole bunch there.
Yeah, that's right. It won't take long. Preservation hubs. So what's in I forget which one's which. Potion seller, I know you get more money for potions.
So that's food and herbs spoil 50% slower.
Yeah.
Brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment will not decrease. You can sell potions you brew for 30% more. I'd probably go for that one, yeah.
Food spoils so quickly in this game, even if you have that perk. So, craft.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, you get bonus effects if you can use a sharpening wheel with any bladed weapon, and it gets better stats if you do it and keep it over 98. There, like this, look. You make less noise if you repair your own armor.
Oh.
So, especially if you're like doing a lot of thieving, it means you can actually wear armor rather than having to just wear, because armor makes noise. It's not very good for sneaking, but if you repair it, it makes it quieter, which is a good thing.
These are some interesting perks.
Yeah, and which one's 7 League Boots? Isn't that just
when you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina, so you can run longer and go further.
I mean, well-fitted or razor sharp, they're all good. All three have value. Razor sharp is much more useful if you're doing a lot of combat, whereas if you're going to do less combat, then I'd probably say 7 League is not bad. Running mode, but it just depends what you want to do, really. Well-fitted's fine.
Yeah, I think I'll try well-fitted.
I spent a lot of time repairing and like crafting, so
drinking. Huh. The drinking section.
Oh, I love that one. It's really fun.
From falling.
I've tried it.
Patron saint of drinkers.
Sadly, that perk's not that useful. I tried to get as drunk as possible and jump off of a building, and I still died. So sadly, it's not as great as it looks. I didn't do much with the drinking because it's more of a meme, but I'll have to give it a go. I didn't attack from horseback, I don't think, once in the entire game. So that's definitely really good. Saddler's really good.
Bonus on thievery if you pick pockets. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Scholar, you don't have much choice there, but you can make it so you have to read books like in Project Zomboid. You have to skip time. It skips time automatically. And you can get to the point where you don't lose hunger, stamina, or anything when reading, so you can read for like 10 hours straight.
Nice.
Poacher, yeah. What was Wonder? I would go for that because the lower quality beds means you're tired faster, and with that one, like, I don't sell many herbs. Once I dried them, I just keep them forever. There is a perk you can get where after a certain amount of herbs are in your inventory, you get a charisma boost because of the smell of the flowers. So I never sell them.
Because of the smell of the flowers?
Yeah. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, you'll get that soon. Save again, now you've done your perks. You also unlock skills for the weapons. Did you check that tab as well? Player at the top. The very, very top. Then combat. There you go. And there's even skills for these as well. Look.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot. Again, you can press D or click on it. There you go.
If you're wearing a helmet, blows to your head will cause 20% less damage, or blocks will cost you 20% less stamina, and your shield or weapon will wear... Oh, the block's probably good, right?
I mean, for you, I would say sword and shield is a safe bet because it's a little bit... It's not that it's easier, it's just safer. Like, I did that in my first run, so... Marksman.
There's a couple
right,
of them.
Hold on. Right, use clean shot. That's a modded perk because in the base game, when you're using a bow, to make it like you've never used a bow before, the bow is wobbly. But the problem is, your hands also wobble as well. So to actually use a bow for the first 5 to 10 levels, you're trying to counter 2 different types of wobble, and it's just not fun.
Oh.
So that
no.
is modded perk to remove the hand wobble. It just means the bow wobbles normally. So it just makes it a little bit less obnoxious to level it, you know?
Right. Okay. Thank you for the
That's
advice.
Everything.
Okay. What were we
and
doing?
Then you have to go listen to Hans talk.
Look who's finally up! Henry!
I bet he's
Come and join us.
going to be flirting with everyone in sight. Can I have this?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't say steal.
Can I have this?
On your?
Can I
That
have?
was in his hand.
Can I have the? Can I have this? Can I have the knife on the table? Or ooh, is that
Sadly,
meat?
no.
Do I see meat?
Bread knife?
Bread?
Get ready.
Bread?
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Henry!
What?
Stop fooling around and sit down!
Bacon.
Bacon!
There we go.
It's already
Yes.
a game of the year, basically.
Hello, Growler.
Every game
Good
with
morning,
bacon is
Henry.
game of the year.
Yep.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
Wasn't he calling this place a shithole earlier?
I
Yes.
see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for
Right by the
that,
body.
I am in your
Huh?
debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry.
The same spring we
Was
washed
there
our
a
asses in.
What happened here yesterday? That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can bullshit
There
or
was
you
this
can be,
time when
you
me and
know...
Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad, and when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Brutal
Have you come
cutthroats.
across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands, the core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold
Oh
nothing
god, are they
sacred.
human?
They pillage, rape, and murder.
Are they human?
No.
They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground.
Are they humans?
Slaughtered
Humans
everyone.
are generally southern Hungary and Turkey.
I just had this awful feeling.
Bocena was going to be like, actually?
What?
It's just what I heard.
Racism?
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up
They'll be
here.
coming here taking our job.
What to do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice.
That's right, we should build a
What I
wall.
want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, she's not going to shoot the arrows because you picked them all up, if you remember.
Captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been
These are
seeing
stories
double.
from the first game, so it's
As
a
I
little bit of
recall,
a...
There were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna
Juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
We know
It's
Latin.
just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
Yeah.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle
You're
Hans.
hungry for
As a
turkey?
reward for
I could
saving
go for some
me.
turkey.
Your pebble.
Late
So I'll
1400s
save
race.
myself a few
No
drops.
Latin.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Townberg? What was that about then?
I love turkey, man. I could eat turkey. I want a turkey curry.
The foe took the castle. by
Oh,
sacrifice,
I want it
and we
now.
planned a
What's a
counterattack.
turkey curry?
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat. He got shot in the backside.
What a noob.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
She was looking at his juicy buns, she was. Was she supposed to be looking at his buns?
I'm pretty sure Luke Dale, who plays Hans, actually has al dentes. Actually, he's got the tattoo now and everything.
Really?
Yeah, he showed it during stream.
Cajun deep fried turkey?
Oh, I bet that's warm.
Oh,
Not
I
a bit
bet
much for me.
I bet that's spicy.
True enough. Hey,
Again, you mentioned food on a stream, and it's all everyone talks about.
Bluffin's
To
favourites.
be honest, by a stroke of luck.
What's
We were
Bluffin? He
fighting
likes
outside, but that fucker got a hold of his
heavily
falcon and let me have it in the guts. I
chili
thought I was
duck
done for.
curries is his
But I
favourite.
groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot
We've only
of
ever
things.
had Korma.
afraid
I mean,
don't
to
have
be
much
fair,
time for
Korma was the first
storytelling
one we
right
got
now.
used to.
We came here on
We
an
were never into
important
heat.
mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bojana, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bojana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion.
Oh.
It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn.
Snap.
Have a little sip each
No
time,
head?
and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew.
You're giving me like a
With a
gun,
bit of
but,
practice, you
right.
could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
I'm just gonna say it.
May God bless you for your generosity and your healing art.
You know, we looked in the toilet. There was a lot of poo in there for 2 women.
Yeah, man.
Ever find yourself in need,
You only start eating curry. You know, how old am I? I only started eating curry in my mid to late 20s. It was never anything that interested me. And then my mum's
Same
other
here.
half was a head chef, so he started making like from scratch curry sauces and all that. And ever since, can't get enough of it.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I can't eat any spice really.
He's been ill recently, but the plan is we're gonna do a 24-hour slow roast beef joint and then dice it into a curry.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? And it's.
You see what I mean?
Oh my god.
That's a lot for 2 women, right?
How old are we? Jade, you're 30 in what? Not even a month now.
In May.
I'm 32, and Elmo.
We could cut up one of these little guys and make a curry out of
2
them.
years older than me. I don't want to say your age, in case you don't want people knowing. I don't know why.
37.
There you go.
2 weeks ago.
I didn't know if you wanted to say it. I was just about to say it, and I was like, just in case.
I don't care.
I forget sometimes that some people like keeping parts of their information private, because I don't keep any information private, really. I'm just open with it.
You're 33, you're UK, so yeah, our age. That's
Leave this
unusual.
made in the shitter, Chunky.
No, she already took it, it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, it already said parted with, so...
Oh.
You can go up to that garden and pick a ton more herbs and stuff, but yeah, you move on to the next town.
Look at the way they run.
It's great, isn't it? I should explain the dinosaurs.
What do you mean dinosaurs? There's dinosaurs in this game?
That is a mod, but it is not a new asset. So there is a couple places in... You don't see them out of cutscenes, but in some cutscenes during the game, for no reason, the devs added that random chickens in groups of chickens in cutscenes were tiny dinosaurs. So
is it technically an Easter egg?
That is an Easter egg, but because the skin is already in the game, the mod just made every chicken a dinosaur. And it's just so funny that they already have it. The guy who made the mod is currently working on changing all the animals to dinosaurs, including the horses, but it's very difficult.
We just thought we wouldn't address it at any point.
We're just going to completely ignore it, yeah. Aren't they
Nothing
great?
against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Can we go back for the doggy?
Can I ask?
Can we go back for our dog?
What about Mutt?
I mean, chickens are dinosaurs, it's fine.
And we can't just abandon him.
Henry,
What is it they say? Chickens are the closest thing left to an actual dinosaur genetically that we have. Although I still say crocodiles are the scariest shit on the planet at times.
And the mission, then we can
look for your dog.
My doggy.
The moment things are sorted out...
Trust me, the moment that guy's mod allows your dog to become one of those dinosaurs, it'll be on the game. That's fact. There you go.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
Oh shit, I don't think I ever actually did that.
We'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle?
He said it! He said it the thing!
Far away.
Yanking my pizzle?
Are you yanking My pizzle.
It's a real medieval. It's a medieval English term that spread through Europe. That is a real thing.
Oh.
Instead of "Are you taking the piss?" Are you yanking my pizzle?
And it's even so dominant that there is a meme that supposedly there was a guy known as like the #1 pizzle yanker. It was a real thing. So, you know,
put that on your CV.
That's amazing.
I saw him there.
And whatever a puzzle is up to you to decide.
I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Oh look, chickens. Oh.
It's almost like some cutscenes are pre-rendered, so they can't, be messed with.
Oh, she gave us money as well.
Yep.
Oh my god, they are so kind. Something awful's gonna happen to those two.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. Whenever somebody is this kind in anything, something really bad happens to them.
So, just so you know, there's 2 barbers in the game. There's one in the first half, there's one in the second half. 2 map regions. The first one isn't far from where you'll be. Now we get the credits, guys. That's what? 3 hours in.
Fucking hell, really? I mean, without the technical issues, we would have got there a bit faster.
Look at it. This is the lowest graphics we could
and
put
it's
on to make
still
it run,
beautiful.
and it looks stunning to me.
Yeah. Game of the year?
It should be, but sadly, the idiots that love GTA when it comes out are probably going to end up saying that's better.
Well.
They'll be yanking my pizzle.
Those rocky hilltop places, that is actually a place called Apollonia that's in the region, and it is known as a death trap to this day with how easy it is to get lost in the rocks and fall.
Did you just spit at us? What an asshole! He waved to them and he just spat at the ground. I should have gone and kicked his cow's ass.
This will win best British game at the next awards, though, hopefully.
I miss that pig.
I know. There is a mod I've done for the lighting that might be making it run a bit slower, but it's the only downside to the lighting is that the dark is very dark and the light is very light, so there's a mod just to balance it. Might make it run a bit janky.
Oh, the music's beautiful.
Yep. We'll be in the tavern soon and you'll hear it, it's fine.
Now my away screen actually makes sense. Hello, hello!
You can see their IQ drops by about 50 points.
It really does. Every time they see a woman, they're like, it's like they become a 10-year-old boy again.
Monkey brain. It's monkey brain, isn't it? Neuron activation.
Yeah.
There he is, Dan Vavra.
Wow.
Most of the actual lead people who made the game do voice random characters, which is nice. And I think the lead director actually voices one of the main characters in the first one. It's really cool. The mocapping is so real, look. You can't animate the way humans walk when they're exhausted. Like, you walk like that when you're really tired, don't you? As a kid, especially.
But I don't believe much in herbal remedies.
These two are big kids.
You can't beat an educated man of medicine. And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Not the bad arm.
Oh, it's closed.
ready for it.
Time to pick a spot in the dirt.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Get some Monty Python vibes from this whole bit.
Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Open the gate a little.
They bring women. Open it a little.
Hello. Oh! No!
Shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You.
Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon.
That was some very wet poo-poo.
Of Perkstein. Heir to Ratai.
I don't think they care, mate.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws.
Oh, God's sake.
The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
It's a setup.
And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
I fart in your general direction.
Yeah, right. Isn't that so many people have done edits.
It smells down here.
The fuck was that?
It's called real life, bro.
I'd love to see the mocaps and the behind the scenes of them doing this. It's
Clothes make men, right?
Yep.
Is that what they say?
Yep.
There's only one thing we can do.
Sneak in. Need to get some anti back. Oh, look! Look up front! A chicken! A chicken!
Doesn't take you out of it at all.
You two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
About the hand gesture, like a badger.
Badger. Those dino chickens are taunting us.
Peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Wench!
Well, she's not far off.
Be gone!
Be gone,
Look like
thought!
a couple of beggars and we stink even worse.
Well, I'm not the one covered in poo-poo, you are.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Yeah, that was their greeting.
I've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Yeah, let's go wash our bums.
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We're gonna run and dine and run and dine and run. Well, we gotta make money.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
We were ambushed, bro.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond.
We were campers.
No coin, nothing but our ragged asses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Oh, he's too positive. I always tried to play him as just like fed up with
I'll
it
tell
all.
you 4 reasons
And it
why.
felt more real, but
Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
skill issue, you know.
Gotta bury him.
Go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Ardentes fortuna
Is it a
evat.
lump of bread or a shozig?
She's just giving us the gruel.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What was that lump?
Liver? Liver.
Oh, it's happening again. I'm losing control.
What's that woman from the pond? Or the one you gave us away for?
She'll help us.
Wench. What I tell you?
Knock his lights out.
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
The music's so fluttery and nice whenever they see a woman. It's so pretty, isn't
Be
it?
with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Hi!
Hello!
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I
Oh.
People complained they thought she was AI voiced. I'm like, no, it's just someone putting on an accent that sounds a
It
bit
is,
off.
yeah.
Like,
That's not an AI voice.
You know AI if you've heard it.
Excuse me.
The AI cannot put an inflection on
Most
words
of
the
them
way
are
that
dead.
a human does.
Lord von Berghoff is beside
It is
me.
good in this because you can actually listen to real conversations, and it does have relevance. It's not just chatter.
They sent you for the wine.
Pardon me.
Wait a moment then.
But the stuff's
I'll be right
undrinkable.
back.
Leave it out. Once you got through the first
No.
you knock
Hold on, Jade. Hold on. Go up to her and do that. Look down at her chest again. Just right down at the chest. Right, and then go into photo mode. Right now, look at Henry. Turn the camera. Zoom out a little bit. Just move.
Hello there.
It's great. and then when you exit.
I mean, she's wearing the dress, am I right? You know.
You exit.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Best reason to use photo mode is just for that.
Catherine spelt with a K for her K-sized.
I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
No.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
By the pond.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
I don't know why you're trying to
And
deny
I
it.
have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake!
Oh.
Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Okay. Sorry.
I failed that check. So that's good.
Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
God, she must be fed up of getting touched.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Shut up, wench. I'm
Catherine's
looking at the
really
other
cool.
wench.
Catherine's really cool because she's like feisty, but not like just a bitch. But she's also a
Yeah.
very strong woman who knows what she's doing. And
Are
like,
you ready?
Yep. Got that feeling from her, yeah.
I mean, you'd have to be back then, am I right?
exactly,
Everybody's
right.
grabbing at her. I'm always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
That kind of work is beneath us. Wow.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it.
But you owe me, that's also northerner, right?
Where you
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
from,
It's
if you don't mind
it's like an accent that's not quite right. It does sound odd, but it isn't AR.
Scallis.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
What's life like?
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Yeah, I don't think that's an AI voice. I just think that's not a great accent.
I'm almost wondering if it's someone who's got like a
First,
lisp.
you gotta carry them
Yeah.
for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the Smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well,
Oh
then,
yeah.
About Millers?
careful.
What's wrong with Millers?
But
Is
you
this
know.
the only tavern here?
In Truskovitz it is.
Rough fellers?
Must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing
Maybe.
a lot
I don't know.
better if
I don't
everyone
know
paid
either.
their bills.
Do they eat babies?
Where do you want the sacks
Yes.
moved?
Millers eat
To
babies.
the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's your pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
What's the
I
wedding
heard some
about?
talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff.
Thrush.
And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Who are
Who is
they?
this? Semin.
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Clout. Sounds like someone from the southeastern US talks slow. Yeah, I can hear. I can say that. Yeah.
So I'm
Where's
just
the wedding
googling it
going
because
to
I
be?
saw this.
That's
There's a lot
Samin,
of
of
problems talking about her
I expect
particularly.
old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Sorry, yeah, you said you Googled about it?
Yeah, so there's mixed opinions. Some people say it's almost like someone Jamaican trying to sound Scottish. And then there's other people saying it's someone who isn't Scottish trying to sound a bit Scottish, but they don't know what Scottish sounds like. And then there's rumors that it's actually two different voice actresses. One does cutscenes, one does non-cutscenes for some reason. That's why it sounds odd, but there doesn't seem to be...
I can't quite make my mind up of where she sounds like she's from. It's different on, like, every infliction.
If you think, imagine Jamaican trying to sound Northern/Scottish and then listen to it again, and that's exactly what it sounds like.
Good God. I mean, yeah. Can I get into the wedding?
Somehow.
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
It's like it's changing on every sentence.
Yeah, it's weird.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Yeah, that's odd.
discuss
It
it.
wasn't
Yeah.
too bad when we first met her,
Careful
but
with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that.
oh, I'll be careful with my sack.
Yeah, so it's weird. Everyone says it's like it's two people voicing them. because one does the cutscene where you talk, and the other one is when she's just wandering around, and it's something's off. It's almost like they changed what they wanted her to sound like halfway
a
through.
pancake.
Right, Jade, you got to go outside, and there's a cart, and then it will show you a marker where to go. So you go outside. Is it that cart? Go to the back of it. No, it's the other cart then. That one there, over there, where the guy stood.
Blessings to you.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Who are
That's
you?
the one they said. That's the one they said was AI. It's not, but it just something's
What
off
are you
with it. It's
standing
very
here
strange.
for? I'm waiting. I'm paid to transport loads, not to haul them on my back. The cart won't unload itself, will it?
Talk to Hans first before you do it.
That's tough luck.
No, that's a stroke of luck. I'm just looking for a job myself. How about I haul those sacks? It's all the same to me. Go and talk to the innkeeper about it.
I think you can offer to do it to pay instead, but I don't remember how you do it. But yeah, talk to Hans first.
All right, Hans, get your ass up.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
For God's
I
sake.
have a feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region.
It's nice that there is like stuff going on in the background all the time. That they do actually. It's not just pathing. It is like there's actually a life going on.
Yeah, it feels lively.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
No, it's a shithole again now, is it?
Like Von Bergov will be.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Yeah, but be musicians or cooks or something. Or just sneak in, I'll think of something.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Log sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle? Work, I'm a noble.
Nobody knows you're a noble here, bro.
I treat
I
them
just
like
upset
shit here.
Sashi screaming that. Sorry, Sashi. She woke up and went, ugh!
I treat
Nobody
them like
knows
utter
you.
shit here.
Nobody will recognise you.
No one knows who you are.
What about later?
I remember when I did this first time, I was like, I treated him well, and then when he said that, I was like, nope, he's being a little bitch.
Like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh.
Yeah, I think getting literal watery shit dropped on your head is worse than carrying a few sacks around.
Nope.
Don't be
Noble.
fucking spoiled.
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I learned Roman Catholic Church.
3 states of man, foreman.
Well, yeah, where do I fit in,
So,
bro?
which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood.
Oh, piss off.
In short,
Up to this point, he's just a bit whiny, and then you get here and he's like, oh my god, how intolerable is he?
You're yanking at my woman's pizzle right now. Are you really not going to help?
Gonna help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bella Torres and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
Stop behaving like a brat.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Manners? I'll put manners on you. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry.
So you
Stop
should
trying
have
to push
stopped
me.
arguing there
Suit
and just
yourself,
do it
then.
to yourself, right? You would
Yeah.
have lost
I
every
kept, yeah, I mean technically, but you can keep questioning. It's quite, yeah.
No, fuck it. No.
You simply aren't gonna work.
We need to work together to survive.
That's it.
Right.
He just goes,
Literally, we literally need to work together. We're building from the ground up again.
I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog.
Fuck
As
the
soon
dog.
as
Help
at
me
least
now.
some We'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a hunt.
Oh my god.
But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous.
Remember the
of you,
SpongeBob meme? But
I know,
I'm
my
Sir
dear
Hans
Henry.
Capon.
Such is
But
my
I'm
business.
Sir Hans Capon. I don't care if I lost reputation with you.
Even the guy, the voice actor, when he was
What's
streaming
that?
it,
Puppies!
kind of did that bit when he was listening to it. He was just like, he was doing the kind of SpongeBob face. Yeah, pick as many plants as you find every time you do anything. So
I'm
you
going
go-
to hit him round the fucking head with this right now.
I wish you could. I wish you could just drop it on his head, but...
There isn't enough for him.
So go through that door on the right. No. The main door to the building you were in. That one there.
Oh my god.
So you go... Keep going forward.
She
and then
said
you turn
on the
right.
planks,
Turn
not
right.
on the
No,
floor,
turn
right?
No. Down there.
On the
That's
right.
it. That's the way. In there. And then there should be there. And it will say, put down. And you only have to do that 5 times.
That's not bad.
Nice.
Bitch.
Oh dear. I bet he's not too bad. Apart from her voice, she's fine.
What's going on over here?
They're dancing.
Nice hat. Sorry, distractions.
I love seeing the castle in the background the whole time. There's I don't know if you
It's
saw it.
beautifully
Elmo. I
pleasant.
don't know if I put it up. There's a guy who's touring the actual parts of the game now in the real world, and he paid to get into the actual castle's museum area, and he got to the top peak, and he put his laptop out, and then opened the game of being in the castle, and like compared the two, and it was amazing.
There's incredible pictures. Can I have a flute?
For only 1,000 or so euros, you can go and do the experience now. Whether they tour the castle, you can be a blacksmith, you can wear the armor, you can do everything.
Yeah.
The real experience.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing tour and stuff.
And you know what? There's now like the waiting list for that public event, because it's got the glamping and everything. It's like 6 months wait already, and it's only been out a month.
We are sympathetic, but you're no nobleman, just an ordinary big mouth.
Oh no.
Say that, you numbskull. I keep telling you we lost everything.
Would a sensible nobleman set up camp in such a stupid place? Somewhere by a pond? Out in the open?
What do you know about it?
More than you, judging by the shit you talk.
Damned insolence.
You know what? I've had enough of your bullocks. Sit down and shut your mouth.
I'll have a beer.
Or I'll shut it for you.
Just try
Sister
it,
Los,
you worm.
ein
Just
Bier bitte.
try it.
German.
And Bier bitte.
You're just an idiot, a stupid, ignorant village yokel.
I say that exact same thing to my
Your
neighbours.
insults are starting to fucking annoy me.
Oh yeah? Well, you've been annoying me the whole time.
He comes here from God knows where, talks
Love
out
the
of
idea
his
of
ass,
Henry just.
and is then rude
Oh.
to boot.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that
Well.
turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Click, miss input.
Miss input. Is that
No,
what?
no, that's fine.
Is that what they were talking about?
I
that was
yoinked the mouse.
Elmo yoinked his pizzle. And that's what we ended up with. I thought our argument was bad. He's just straight up there insulting random people because he isn't getting his way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite fun because like he is like a bit spoiled, but he's not up himself.
Oh,
and then
no.
He gets this
It's their
whole
own
segment and he
fault.
changes.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
Who cares?
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a
Why she stood on the table?
I'm so scared.
Betty in the background just walked up on the table for some reason.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh, no. They're shoving. Ooh! Oh, I felt that. Oh, my God.
Get ready.
Oh, shit. Why am I in the fight? It's not my problem. Get fucked!
Same rules, but blocking is not as good. Try to dodge if you see the attack icon. That's it. Just dodge with the direction you're pressing. Dodging left and right is
I'm jumping!
best.
I'm jumping!
No, you only dodge when they're attacking you. Try and get so there's only one facing you at a time. It's okay. Try not to push them in, because then you get surrounded. There you go, you're getting hit in the back. Try and circle round.
Don't hit me in the back!
Remember, dodge. Left and right. Get your stamina, get your stamina. Don't run too far. You gotta stay close.
It was his fight, not my fight.
I'm gonna finish
That's it, that's it.
I just get called a dumb cough.
Yep. That's it, that's it. Melee dodge is more effective, I find, but just to see what works. Careful, you're getting hit in the side again. That's it, just, no, jump, don't jump, don't jump, just take your time.
I'm gonna die again.
No, you're not, just try and focus on one at a time.
Come on then!
Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
Ow!
If you see the shield, immediately block or dodge every time, even if it's not in your sight. There you go, you just did it. Perfect, that's it. That's it. Get ready to block every time you see the shield.
Elmo, why are you attacking me?
Show your stuff!
Just move a little bit slower, it's fine. Just he's nearly
You
done.
wanna try me?
Yeah, Not so hectic.
Yeah, calm. You're moving all over the place. Just take it a bit slower.
One down.
There you go. You're moving so rapidly. Just move.
Oh God, I was panicking. I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, no, you just gotta move slower and more. Just calm.
What the hell is going on here?
Can I just pick up my bags of flour again, please? Oh. Oh no!
I've been put in one of them. It is actually horrible. Your spine, it's your spine. It's nothing else. It's just your spine.
This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
Oh, great.
You behave like a spoilt brat.
You do!
How dare you speak...
Get the rotten cabbages in.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But
Exactly.
no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
We're trying to kick each other. I love that you were trying to kick each other.
Who the hell do you think you are?
The only one with any
I'm the
sense.
only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
Yeah, I was only trying to defend him.
Defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do?
Chickens.
You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh. Oh.
And
Fuck
you're a
you.
brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
All right.
I mean, you've got to swear, right? No, you've got to swear.
There's gonna come a point where you've got to fucking stop, but I really want to swear.
Swear.
I
Just do it.
swear.
Yeah, do it.
You bitch ass.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. That's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Oh.
What do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say.
Oh.
Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
Oh. It's too much now. We've gone too far. Take it back.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Time
Have they
to...
actually been in a board like this on mocap?
I mean, probably, to be
right?
honest. Yeah.
You couldn't sleep like that.
I get backaches just from looking
I know.
at
Yeah,
right?
just
I was
watching
feeling
it.
It's horrible.
Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
His face! His beautiful, noble face!
Oh, shit.
The comedy breaking up the seriousness is just so perfect.
Get out of my sight.
I just love it.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Good luck on your own, mate.
What
are you laughing at?
I love this guy.
He enjoys his job, doesn't he?
I'll be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, off you go.
Pleasure doing business with you, mate. He does really enjoy his job, that guy.
I mean, you got it, right?
Yeah.
Right, so now... Hold on, wait for it. You are now playing the game. That's the end of the tutorial.
This won't end well, that was just the beginning.
Yeah, crime and it's pretty simple. You can get things like branded and get arrested. There's the system of searching and things like that. It's a bit weird. My only complaint with the game is it's got that Skyrim syndrome where it's like, you steal something, no one saw you, like you killed anybody who saw you, or you didn't get seen, you run away.
But it's still classed as a stolen item, and they know.
They still know it was you.
Okay.
Sometimes it happens, and sometimes you can get away with it. So it's a bit. It's generally relatively easy going as long as you're not seen.
So, what is a crime? Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. Must not kill innocents, steal, break into other people's homes, harm people, or domestic animals, disturb the peace. If someone catches you committing a crime, they will go to the guards or engage in confrontation. You aren't safe. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid. They might deduce it. Okay. And then reputation is different for everything. Improve it by completing tasks.
Can you see the bad reputation remedied by you can? There's an indulgence chest, which is basically like giving to charity of the town. And the pilgrimage is the one I was talking about. You can speak to the local priests, and there's shrines, and if they tell you, they'll say go to like this shrine and then this shrine, and it's like that resets reputation as well. That's the free way, but it involves a lot more time. But it's quite interesting because when you do it, that gives you more stuff to say in some conversations, which is quite interesting.
Right. Okay. If there's a lot of crime going on in an area, people will become more vigilant and arm themselves. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what's interesting. Random people who aren't armed will start like threatening you. That's now the end of technically the tutorial. There's a woman right there. She gives you some tips on how to like do things. You can speak to her briefly.
Well, I was gonna say, probably stop. Probably stop now. The game started.
Yeah, make sure you save. I mean, that's what I would call the tutorial, because now it's now you're at that spot of go. Like that's now you go and play. So
yeah, I mean, I was gonna say because it's 11 for you, Elmo. Did you want to stop for the night?
I mean, we would normally stop around now, so you know.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a good time. It's a good 4 hours we've been doing
now
it.
The technical issues are mostly sorted. We
can hopefully just play properly. If you want to come back again, Elmo, like you don't have to.
You don't have to. It's if you want to. That's up to you.
Yeah, I don't want anybody getting bored because I know it is a lot of talking. I know.
First thing to do at the start of the next stream is find the barber and get a beard and get a mullet.
Mullet.
First thing to do.
Maybe speak to somebody about the dinosaurs around town, yeah?
Possibly.
But yeah, I'm gonna save again, I don't trust it.
When you exit the game, you click save and quit, and that's a proper save that's like not a quick save, so that's your backup if you're worried.
Right.
So when you leave the game, save and quit.
On the bottom there, save and quit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, thank you to everybody who came and then came again. I'm sorry about the technical issues. Hopefully we shouldn't have any problems next time.
Oh.
And thank you again, Elmo, for coming. Thank you for X for teaching me how to play. So hopefully we'll be into the main gritty parts of the game next time. Next week will be Senua, and then we'll come back round to Kingdom Come 2 again. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody. It's been a hell of an adventure so far.
Thank you, Gamer Girl, for joining the Discord.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you for all the support, my friends. I will see you